church. So I've been reading along in the Bible reading plan and came across this verse in Psalms 31 that just really it was challenging to me, and it encouraged me to just be with the Lord. And so I'll go ahead and read and share a thought on it. And so it is verse 14 of Psalm 31. The psalmist David writes, "But I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God." And so the context of this is written in the 3 verses prior. So I'll start in verse 11. "Because of all my adversaries, I become a reproach, especially to my neighbors, and an object of dread to my acquaintances. Those who see me in the street flee from me. I have been forgotten like one who is dead. I have become like a broken vessel, for I hear the whispering of many, terror on every side, as they scheme together against me, as they plot to take my life." And so basically, everyone that was in David's life, everyone who was around, either was avoiding him or actively plotting against him to take his life. And there was really no one to trust. That's what I think makes it so beautiful, that in the very next thing he says is that he trusts in the Lord, and that he chooses to say that God is his God. And I know that it can be challenging when you're experiencing hardship or challenging circumstances or confusion or doubt to trust God, to say, yeah, you are my God. But there are the moments in my life where I have been doubting or struggling, but I want to trust God, and it's been so good and hard to just center myself with the Lord and say, you are my God. Like, I trust you. It's like the verbal act of saying those words actually leads my heart to believe those things, to believe the best about God, to choose to trust him. And I love that these verses are written in the context of David calling out different attributes of God. He calls out his faithfulness, his love, how he is our rock and rock in our fortress. And these are the things that give David confidence to say, I trust you. And so I love to encourage you guys to consider God's character. Consider saying, you are my God, to God today. Alright, hope that's been encouraging, and enjoy.